Mitchell Electric, providing top-of-the-line electrical service since 1975. Mitchell Electric can help you solve your electrical needs with upgrades, remodeling, new construction, rewiring, and troubleshooting among the many services Mitchell Electric provides. Let Mitchell Electric light up your world today. Mitchell Electric, proud sponsor of Dakota Valley Athletics.
Go Panthers!
Oh, you don't. Okay.
Okay. Welcome back to Metro Sports TV, our third game of our triple header here at the Crossover Classic here at West Des Moines Valley. And joining us now is Danielle Seifert, our outstanding sponsor. And what's new in your world?
Oh, gosh. Where do you want me to start? I just drove over here within the speed limit from watching Ankeny basketball to watch this awesome tournament here. So between that and work, real estate's crazy busy. Some might not think it's not busy right now because of the weather, but this metro area is just booming all the time.
Indeed. I've been on your website, Caliber Homes, and Danielle Seifert Realty, just outstanding. You're just having a ball down here.
I am. And representing a builder like Caliber is huge because I'm a very much a relationship person, and I trust what they do and what they build and what they stand for, and so I don't feel like I'm selling. It's an easy conversation to have.
And you're also in your element. We're talking to a former All-State forward here who started in 6-on-6.
Just 1 year.
One
Don't
year.
date me too much.
And then went to the 5-on-5. So this is your element.
Oh yeah, I love basketball so much. I like indoor sports unless it's super sunny out. So this is great, and it's great to watch all the talent we have here in the Metro. It's so much fun. So it's a little different than the way 6-on-6 moved my freshman year, but
we didn't know this, but both our parents are former Bancroft St. John's alumni.
Yes.
So that was an interesting little twist. Tell us a little bit about your business. The Metro is growing so large, and tell us a little bit about Caliber Homes.
Yeah, so Caliber has both spec homes and custom homes throughout the Des Moines Metro. The goal is to build spec homes that emulate what we do for customs and have those in order to get custom home buyers. So we have specs situated throughout the Des Moines Metro. We have lots and the best developments there are. And then we do a lot of meetings with clients about, can you do this, can you do that? They have in-house architecture and in-house design, which is unparalleled throughout the market. So that's another kind of key advantage to working with Caliber.
Indeed, we really appreciate Caliber Homes and Danielle Seifert Realty sponsoring this terrific event. As you said, the basketball down here is amazing.
Yeah, it's so impressive, the things that they can do. I have to be careful not to hurt myself walking nowadays, but what they do and their talents are just far above and superior what I've seen throughout the rest of Iowa too. Sometimes this is pretty good.
Indeed. I know you're in a run. You're watching a young man play basketball across town today.
Yep.
Thank you for your time, and really thanks for sponsoring Metro Sports TV and our broadcast of this great event.
Yeah, thanks for all you're doing.
You bet. Danielle Seifert of Caliber Homes. We'll be back right after this for the tip-off. East Slamma Jamma against number 2 West Des Moines Valley.
Banking isn't just about financial products. It's about service and what we can do for you. Those personal touches are at the core of who we are at Central Bank. Decisions are made locally by people who get to know you. And while a lot has changed since 1877, we're still committed to our customers and to being the best bank in every community we serve. Central Bank, member FDIC.
Excuse number 7 to go to Bob Rose for Sports, the emergency meeting.
Hey boss, I've got a meeting with Tito, Jose, and Jack.
Excuse number 24, the overworked mom.
I've got like 5 stops to make. I'm just gonna wing it.
Excuse number 42, the sick kid.
Sorry boss, my kid's sick today.
The best pizza, the best chicken, and the best wings are at Bob Rose Point After and Bob Rose North End Zone.
Good times together.
H2O for You is your water store. H2O for You is the solution for cleaner dishes, clothes, showers, and tubs, and water that tastes fantastic. Your water store will even test your family's water for free. And all of our equipment comes with free basic installation. Having issues with your current water system? Your water store services most brands. Have the clean, soft, great-tasting water your family deserves. Go to softwater.com or call 258-SOFT today.
Josh and Emily are visiting Emily's parents this weekend, where Josh will propose. He's nervous, but not about the ring. Well done, Josh. Well done. Chase is proposing to Ashley at the resort where they first met. Ashley was vacationing with friends, but Chase ended up being her best friend of all, plus some. Every diamond tells a story, but there's no story like yours. And there's no diamond like a Greenberg's diamond. Greenberg's Jewelers, a cut above the rest.
We are committed to delivering world-class eye care and surgical vision correction for patients. But patients shouldn't choose us because of that. Patients should come here because we are committed to ensuring they are comfortable, feel cared for, and are heard throughout the process. And we're always committed to doing the right thing for the patient. And I'm committed to being at my best for each and every patient.
Up to your neck and trying to swim through confusing insurance policy choices? Well, before you drown in coverage you don't need, contact Allstate agent Ryan Stussy. Ryan will help you assess your immediate and also long-term needs so you can clearly choose options catered to your home, personal.
Welcome back to Metro Sports TV. We're getting set for the third game of our outstanding triple header as number 2 Valley will take on number 7 East Slamma-Jamma. But joining us now is, I'm voting them the number 1 ranked team in the state. Joining us is Brett Watson, the outstanding coach for the Northwest Waukee Wolves. What did you say at halftime to your basketball team?
We felt like we won the second quarter by 10 points, and the difference is we started competing. We knew beforehand, Cedar Rapids Kennedy, their culture, they're going to compete. They got way too many of those 50-50 balls, those loose balls, some of those rebounds. We didn't finish very well around the rim, but we flipped it that second quarter, and then we carried that over to the third and fourth quarter. Is when we compete at a level like that, I like our chances.
I like your defensive game plan. You go 6-7, kind of Colin Rice started on them, little Landon Davis on the great player Trey McCowan from Kennedy, but then you went with your brutes, your big strong guards, Peyton McCollum and Bodie Goodman. Outstanding.
Got a lot of credit to Trey McCown. He is an unbelievable basketball player. We threw a lot of different bodies at him. We kind of started off with just some more length just to make it difficult for him. But again, you saw he had a really good night tonight with some of his points. But I think he had to work for everything. And that's kind of our thing, is just try to wear him down. And he couldn't do everything himself. And we did a really good job off the ball with their other 4. And so give a credit to our team defense for shutting the whole team down.
I can't say enough about Bodie Goodman, our player of the game. Did everything, rebound, defense, scored, passed, heads-up play down here, deflecting an inbound, gets trapped in the corner, calls timeout. What a player.
He's got some Siouxland blood in him. That's what it is. He's got some Siouxland blood in him.
Don't tell Raz.
No, I can't say enough about Bodie. Last night after the game, he was puking. This morning he was puking. Like, he was not at 100%, but he saw me at shoot-around and said, hey, Coach, I'm going to play and we're going to win. And we just rode his back, and can't say enough just at what kind of competitor he is. And just to bring that spirit to our team has been huge. Spirit indeed.
You had a tough win last night against Dowling, and then to come and play like this, 90 points against a very good basketball team.
Again, I'd shout out to the CIML. I mean, iron sharpens iron. Every night we're going against this type of competition, and so you got to be prepared. Our guys know that you got to be locked in. It took us a little quarter, but once we started to compete, what it takes every night in the CML, you kind of showed what happened.
And your sophomore guard, Mac Heitland, has into the starting lineup recently. I can see why. Goodness, what a player.
What an athlete, what a shooter. I mean, that's what he brings another dimension to our team when he's been able to shoot like that. And got to give credit also to his teammates for finding him. We did a much better job tonight of moving the basketball and finding the open guy. And you cannot leave that kid open. It's unbelievable. And fun part is he's only a sophomore, and he's going to keep getting better and better. And, hey, shout out to his defense, too, because they tried to pick on him, and they couldn't do that. So
we're with Coach Brett Watson of Northwest Waukee Wolves. Big 90-61 win. Coach, we started February, can be the dog days a little bit. Do you feel your team is catching momentum for that tournament run?
We do, but we have all next week off. That's the crazy part. But we had that last week. We have just a crazy schedule, but that's a good thing for us to, again, focus on us, figure out what we need to get better at. We had a really good practice all last week, so we got to finish that up. We still have 3 more games at home. But, yeah, we feel like we're playing really good basketball. Unique situation of some different guys moving in. We're starting to really find our roles, find our identity, and so we have to play our best basketball at this time of year.
Well, the state was actually interested in this game because we had a bunch of viewers for that basketball game, so congratulations on a great show. And I can see if there's some coaches watching, they don't want to play the Wolves.
Hey, we'll play whoever's out in front of us. We're going to fight. We're going to keep getting better. We always talk about a faceless opponent, and again, if we play the way we did defensively and offensively, we like our chances.
Thanks for joining us on Metro Sports, Coach. I know you're busy. Appreciate it. I'm sure you're going to have a little bit of interest in this next basketball game as well.
Well, first of all, thank you, Pat. I love when you guys do our games. If you could
Are you 4-0? I think you are.
We don't talk about records, but you do an unbelievable job.
Well, thank you.
Up there in Sioux City, they're very fortunate to have all your work and everything you do for high school boys basketball. We're coming back to Sioux City next year.
We
for
love
Dustin
it.
Cooper's thing, so we took 1 year off. We're excited to get back up there. Appreciate all your support.
Well, and it's reciprocal because we enjoy watching your basketball team, especially when they throw a 90 spot up there like that.
That doesn't happen every night, but it helps when you shoot the ball well.
Coach Brett Watson joined us. Thank you, Coach. We'll see you later.
Hey, thanks,
you
Pat.
bet.
Have a
You
good
bet,
one.
buddy.
You bet.
We're back live at the field house here in West Des Moines. What a treat. Thanks for Coach Watson joining us. What a basketball team he has. But what a treat we have here as we have the second-ranked West Des Moines Valley Tigers going against the East High Black Raiders, coached by Raz Vanderloo. Big win last night for East High as they defeated undefeated Abraham Lincoln Lynx last night in overtime. Big win for them as they get set for this game here. The starting lineups for tonight's game for the Black Raiders, they will start Bilal Yusuf, a 6'2" junior, averaging 15 points a game. His twin brother, Knife Yusuf, a 6'2" junior, averaging 10 points a game. Up front, they'll have Manase Kasango Malou, 6'7", averaging 15 points per game. Jang Ray, 6'7", averaging 10 points per game. And Chris Loggins, a star of last night's game, a 6'4" junior, averaging 10 points a game. Each of these starters for East High Black Raiders average in double figures. The starting lineup now for the number 2 ranked, 2 consecutive state champion, the Valley Tigers, as they get set in here, as they will start Marcus McGregor, a 6'4" senior. Jaden McGregory, a 6'3" junior. Zay Robinson, the standout all-everything football player and basketball player, a 6'1" senior. Kiki Dang, a 6'4" senior, averaging 14 points per game for Coach BJ Windhorse. And they'll also start the big man in the middle, Trevan Urich. He's averaging 17 points per game, the big fella, and he's all a 6'9". If he's 6'9", I'm 6'3". Or yeah, he looks like a footer out there. As we get set for our triple header here tonight, we do have a little news on the East High Slamma Jamma side. Fahmy Yusuf, the outstanding sophomore, will not play tonight due of illness. So tip controlled by Valley. They come down in a hurry. And here's big Marcus McGregor. He starts it off, and Kiki Dang, number 2, 6'5", averaging 14 a game. He'll trigger things out, and they swing it around to get things started. Backdoor play coming in and hanging. Can't score there is Zay Robinson. Rebound pulled off by the East High Black Raiders. Big overtime win last night. There's a quick steal by the long Kiki Dang. He brings it up and scores right there as Bilal Yusuf is going to learn. You throw a cross-face pass against this basketball team and it'll go back the other way just like this. As Jang Ray for 3. He has been hitting those. Had 1 3-pointer going in last week. Had 2 against Sergeant Bluff and 1 last night. And he knocks that one in, and an early 3-2 lead by the Black Raiders, who will be in their travel blacks with their orange trim against the all-white Valley Tigers. Long 3 off, no good by McGregor. The big fella wanted to knock that one down. Here's Chris Loggins. He's been red hot, and Chris knocks that one in. Nobody picked him up. Chris had 20 points in the win last night, including 2 big baskets down the stretch. So early 3-pointers have given East High the lead. Shot rolls in. Urick puts that in. The big fella steps outside, squares up, knocks it in. He is a big fella. We got an illegal screen right there, as they call that on Bilal Yusuf, as he set a down screen on for Chris Loggins. And the official was all over that. 2 basketball games down here at the Crossover Classics. Been outstanding, but one thing that has really stood out is the outstanding officiating, Steve Marino. Wow.
Yeah, it's been great. We've been enjoying some real quality games this entire afternoon. Big heads up, big shout out to the referee staff there for that.
Zay Robinson fires it into big Marcus McGregor, who spins, and Raz is struggling with that just a little bit. He didn't care for that call, as he thought his player was set on that, as they call the foul on Montse, and that's the reason why. You need that big fella in there, as Montse Kasongo Malou, 6'7". Division I football offers all over the place, but he told me he's going to go play basketball. Start out in the junior college ranks and move it on up. We're tied at 6 here. Let's get underway. Thank you to Danielle Seifert of Caliber Homes for stopping by and for allowing us to present this outstanding triple header of basketball. Boy, some great teams here. Knife Yusuf's going to lift for 3, off, no good. Yorick picks it up, and the big fella's going to play point guard for a while. Going to hand it to the other point guard, and we got Zay Robinson limping up and down right now, and something may have happened to Zay, as he looks like caught a hamstring, may have been kneed, as Coach B.J. Windhorse had a nice conversation with him. Said it's tough when you play the night before, like Valley did. They beat Waukee, a good Waukee team, 73-61, to get set to play another one, as McGregor can't hit. Rebound to Montse, and here come the Black Raiders. Big week, as here's Montse. Might have got away with a walk. Montse had a big game last night. Knife Yusuf dribble drives in, spins it up and in. Knife with a reverse lay-in, and a big play by the junior guard. As you see it on our Vance Thompson Vision Instant Replay. As instead, we're going to go back live right there, as that one disappeared. We'll get that from you sometime here. Outstanding crew I have here today. Has been an enjoyable day here at the Crossover Classic. Free throw up and good by Knife Yusuf. And East High leads here early, 9-6. Kiki Dang to McGregor, backdoor to Urick, goes up and scores. We have seen the most mobile of big men in this 3-game series. Every team, Johnston, all these teams have just big guys that can move. East High has no shortage either, as Loggins goes to Montse. They're going to guard Jang this time, and Jang gets away with a jump pass from the baseline. Bilal Yusuf can't score. Rebound pulled off by Jaden McGregory, but they try to run out, but Montse Kasongo, another big guy that can move, made the play right there, and they'll reset it. Raz said there was a quiet and nice drive down here, and he feels his team's ready to play, and they've started out well. There's Montse getting deep and dribbles the ball out of bounds. Coach Windhorse is saying maybe dribbled it on the baseline, but the official had a better view than over here. So inbounds for the East High Black Raiders. Bilal Yusuf, the leading scorer. Again, Fahmi Yusuf, the outstanding star, averaging 14, will not play today. As Bilal Yusuf gets off balance, can't score. Urich on the run, up ahead to McGregory, the junior. And they're going to restart. This time McGregor doesn't want it, but they fire it over to Jaden McGregory, and he can't hit. 9-8, both teams trying to figure things out here in the first quarter. As Bilal Yusuf, or excuse me, Knife Yusuf picked the ball up in no man's land and lucky to get it back. 15 on the shot clock. Montessay kicks it over to Chris Loggins. He squares up for three and hits. Chris Loggins remaining red hot, hits another three, his second. Chris Loggins is a 6'4" swingman guard, and he can really play, averaging over 10 and 4 rebounds, and played big in that exciting win last night. Here's Kiki Dang looking for a shot. Good defense by East High. As the Yusuf boys, both known for their on-the-ball defense, outstanding at that. Kickoff, McGregor to Yorick, his three, and it's good. Big fella knocks it in. 17 points per game, knocks that one in, and hitting three-pointers. That's his 11th, but he's shooting almost 50% from three-point line. Here's Jang Ray. That one's coming down. Kind of lays it up, kind of lost his balance. Got a technical foul called on East High on Knife Yusuf. He must have yapped. He did, as the official saw it after the dunk. Raz wants to talk about it a little bit there, as he's not real happy with the call, but this has not been the first times that happened, as he got the dunk and Knife said something, and free throw is going to come down by Kiki Dang. So Raz will settle his team down, and Kiki Dang, an 82% free throw shooter, misses the first of the technical. He'll get another one. So Jang Ray, not one of the better dunks we've seen, Jang, as he kind of laid it in, but he got off balance just a little bit. But they're known by East Slamma Jamma because every one of their players, they've had 7 different guys dunk in games this year.
And it's easy to see with this is the first time I'm getting the opportunity to look at Sioux City East, and you can just tell the length, the long arms, long legs, and the athletic ability that this team has. I believe you 100% that 7 of them have dunked in a single game.
Kiki Dang hits 1 out of the 2, but Urich they have him at 6'9". Montessay's all at 6'7", and Urich is towering over him. I think he's pulling the Bill Walton thing, just hedging on his size. Bill Walton always said he was 6'11", when he was really about 7'2".
Yeah, it's like Kevin Durant in the NBA right now, who apparently is 6'9".
Zay Robinson has checked in and misses that shot. Jack Ortman had a chance for a rebound, couldn't get it. Long three come up, and here's Jack, puts 2 hands on it like he didn't do the first time. Jack Oman has played some outstanding basketball off the bench. 6'5" junior, averaging 9 points a game and 5 rebounds, and he played big last night, trying to go underneath the Montessay. He's going to have to go up, doesn't, and he kicks it back, and they'll restart the offense. Here's Bilal Yusuf, puts it in his hand, can't score, and Jack Oman, who was an all-state football player, got a football foul right there. Of course, these two teams met in the first round of the playoffs, and Valley defeated East High on a last-second field goal. Went all the way to the finals and lost a tough one to Southeast Polk. Controversial no touchdown call just toward the end of the first half. We were talking about that earlier with some of the Valley staff looking for the back door, not there. 14-12 so far, a good basketball game being played. Here's Jerick. He may put it down. He goes up, gets fouled about 3 different times, but still scores. Big fella's playing well. Timeout called by the official as Cal Jepson is in the game. Cal, the all-state quarterback. He played very well last night against number 1 ranked and then undefeated Abraham Lincoln. Cal Jepson, just a junior in there now, as the officials are trying to talk about, looks like a check-in issue And we're going to take a timeout with the officials as they try to figure this one out. We have a good one going on here early at the field house here at West Des Moines Valley. It's 14-14, 1:36 to go. This is Metro Sports TV. Thanks for joining us. What a triple header we've had today.
Danielle Seifert, and I've guided countless clients through a new build. When it came to building mine, I trusted Caliber Homes, and I couldn't be more thrilled. Caliber builds exceptional homes. From the materials to the workmanship, everything is outstanding. Designing and building a custom home can feel overwhelming, but the team at Caliber Homes turned my vision into a home. If building your Caliber dream home is in the plans, let us help. Caliber Homes not only makes it possible, they make it simple. And I'll be with you every step of the way. Let's talk soon.
They're still trying to figure out. I think we had just a book issue, and that is a correctable error, so there should not be any type of technical violation on this. As 14-14, thanks for joining us on Metro Sports TV, the leader in live high school sports, streaming across the Midwest now, featured in Sioux City, Sioux Falls, Des Moines, and now the Lakes region. Also on demand wherever you may be, and we're proud to say this is broadcast number 1,000 for Metro Sports, starting 2018, and here we are, Steve Marino.
Goodness. I only joined in 2020.
And you've already said you've done enough games.
I've done a few.
Well, it's been quite a ride, and thank you to all of our outstanding partners, including KCAU Channel 9. You can watch highlights of this game and many of the games at 10:20 on Sports Zone with Anthony Mitchell. Also, our good friends from Dakota News Now, KFSCY, Channel 13 in Sioux Falls, Premier Communication, and Fox Sports Radio. For the best in live televised high school sports, watch Metro Sports and our partners all season long, and we have had a great day here. Thank you to the staff here as Mike and Brad have done such an absolutely great job getting things set up, and I know as a producer you've really enjoyed it.
Yeah, it's been a lot of fun to be able to play around with all the different things that this game has showed us, all the highlights, all the replays, and the wonderful facility here that's been able to allow us to set up multiple different camera angles and views so you guys can get every little bit of all the action that we've had here today.
Chris Loggins had a good look at a three. It rims in and out. Tip up by Jack Oman, no good. And here come the Valley Tigers and dribble drive in. And Jaden McGregory, 6-foot guard, average 11.1 per game, takes it to the hole and finishes at the rim with the left hand, and Valley has taken a 2-point lead. Jepson over to Oman. Here's Monase. He's been quiet, and he throws it away, and good foul that time by Bilal Yusuf. The only problem with that is Bilal's second, and Zay Robinson would have been flushing that one. He took away the early momentum dunk, but second foul on Bilal.
You can tell why the Cyclones are wanting him to come on down to Ames to play wide receiver. Zay Robinson with the great hands with that steal and almost taking it all the way to the rim.
And you heard the crowd moan a little bit. They wanted to see what Zay was going to come up with on the other end. He's going to get 2 foul shots out of this. He fought a few injuries after the football season, but back in now and getting to full health. 62% free throw shooter, averaging 18 points per game is Zay Robinson. Knocks in the first one and looks for the second. So Bilal Yusuf is going to stay in with 2 fouls. Second free throw rolls in. These are shooter rooms here as we've seen the ball spin around them a little bit. We like that.
I'm sure there are a few coaches around the state of Iowa wondering, hey, where'd you get those rims?
1-2-2 zone by the Valley Tigers here with under a minute to go. Little staggered string for Bilal, and we got a foul called that time as going through the screen was Colton Remick. 6'4" junior decided not to go around the screen or under the screen. He decided to go right through the screen, and Remick was called for the foul. But only 2 fouls, so no shots. Here's Knife Yusuf for 3, good. Knife is coming around, and he hits a big 3-pointer right there. So coming off the long drive from Sioux City, not a hard drive, but 3 hours there. You can see right, good release by Knife Yusuf. 18-17, shot clock off, and last possession here as Coach B.J. Windhorse sending out directions. Looks like they're going to go a 1-4 as Remick is deciding where to go. 10 seconds to go. They can probably go to Zay Robinson. Raz is saying get out there, and here's the dribble drive by a great defense by East High. They will not get a shot off, but a great defensive stand to end an outstanding first quarter. At the end of one, second-ranked Tigers of West Des Moines lead it 18-17. You're watching Metro Sports TV. Thanks for joining us on our Saturday triple-header matinee.
Welcome to Wall of Fame, where style meets customization, specializing in crafting custom clothing and print shirts. We ensure every stitch and every print is of the highest quality, so you get the best clothes every time. We're here for all your promotion needs, and the best part, our process is seamless. Simply share your designs with us and we'll handle the rest. Get custom clothes for the best price. Wall of Fame.
Welcome back to Metro Sports. Thank you to our sponsors, Caliber Homes, our presenting sponsor for these outstanding games, 18-17. Steve, both teams with 4 3-pointers in the first half. 2 by the big man, Urich, going to UNI. We can see why with all that mobility and shooting touch.
Yeah, Missouri Valley, take notice. This kid is coming for you next year.
And I swear to God, if he's 6'9", he is one big guy. Ball is hit on the baseline. Will stay here. Oh, they're going to say it's going to go the other way. And both teams came out shooting. Both teams 4 3-pointers in the first quarter. Outstanding shooting, especially by the East High Black Raiders, who earlier this season couldn't throw one in the ocean from the 3-point line, but they picked it up. Here's Urich against Moines, a couple outstanding players here. Spin move, Jang Ray comes over at 6'7", and shows his presence. Good defense by the East High Black Raiders on the isolation play to the big fella from West Des Moines.
Yeah, if you're Coach Raz for Sioux City East, that is the matchup defensively you want all game long. Moines against Urich.
Chris Loggins hits his third 3 of the game, and East High takes the lead 20-18, and that one was from way out by the junior. Zay Robinson looks like he's moving around pretty good after taking probably a knee. Here's Kiki Dang, his 3 is off, no good. Crashing on the backside is McGregor, but Montse keeps it alive, and East High has numbers if they want them. Knife Yusuf probes, he's going to pull up for 3, in and out, no good. Urich with the rebound, as that one looked like it was going in the heart. Loggins jumps out, the Valley crowd wanted a foul, probably should have got one. Montse and Urich battling hard underneath. Zay Robinson for a long 3, flat-footed, couldn't get it. Cal Jepson will bring it up on the run. He gets it to Chris Loggins, who goes, nice defense, throws the ball into Knife Yusuf. Better off if he brings it out, and they do just that. Knife with the basketball, has a mismatch, dribble drives in, puts it up. Urich with a save, and they said he's on the baseline that way, as East High looked a little discombobulated on offense as the coaching staff was bringing it out, and they got a little off balance, and the ball goes out of bounds. Congratulations to Coach Brett Watson and his team as they destroyed Cedar Rapids Kennedy, 90-68. Outstanding. Here's Montse. He's been quiet, but Jang Ray outside can't hit that 3. Probably not the shot as Zay Robinson steps up. Long 3 put up, in and out, no good. Those soft rims suddenly have hardened a little bit as McGregor had one go way in the basket and then spin out. And now we're going to have a common foul called on Knife Yusuf as ball go underneath for the Valley Tigers. Join us on Metro Sports TV. Go to our website for all of our games, including tournament basketball coming up right after this. Urick on the lob, skip pass, shot put up and off, no good by Jaden McGregory, and no one crashing the boards right there, Steve.
No, that was pretty easy by East to nab that one, as it Olive Valley just kind of gave up on the play.
High-low, Montse goes into Knife Yusuf, as East High has, since Christmas, posted up their guards, Loggins and mainly Knife Yusuf, and they do a nice job that time to score, and it's a 4-point lead for East Slamma-Jamma. 5 minutes to go on your Central Bank scoreboard. Zay Robinson has been a little quiet. Seems like he's favoring that left leg just a little bit. McGregory drives in, fade away. Ball slides out of his hand, picked off by Chris Loggins, and here comes Cal Jepson, the All-State quarterback. Cal had a big three-pointer last night against AL when East High needed it. Doesn't shoot a lot, but he seems very effective, and Cal, the football player, just took a form tackle from Marcus McGregor, but Cal pops right up, and they're going to bring in Jack Oman and Bilal Yusuf. Bilal has 2 fouls, no points for the leading scorer. But once again, Fahmy Yusuf, the 6'5" sophomore for East High, is not playing. Knife Yusuf from way out, can't hit, and the ball goes out of bounds and will go back the other way. So with Fahmy out, instant offense. Takes 14 points. He played well, hit a big three-pointer in the fourth quarter last night, but not feeling well here today. And he's going to sit this one as Kiki Dang makes it look real easy as Kiki goes in and scores. He has 5. Montse will take on Urick, and you better come up with a better play right there. They're going to say jump ball, and it's going to stay right here. For the East High Black, nope, it's going to go the other way as they have the arrow pointing one way and flipped it out on us. Sizable crowd here for this Saturday matinee between these 2 basketball teams. 2 teams you could see in the state tournament.
Yeah, be prepared to see this one again. And I'm sure the Iowa High School, the IHSAA, is looking at the same going, you might want to set this up a little further down the road.
22-20, East High leads, 4 minutes to go here in the first half. 2 outstanding teams trying to figure things out. Big win last night as Kiki Dang drifts in, can't hit it. Jack Oman picks up the rebound. Valley defeated Waukee 73-61 on the road, as those quick hands. You better learn to protect the ball a little better. They're not going to give you a free entry pass. Zay Robinson looks, swings it around to Jaden McGregory, and he makes one of those patented strong drives and finishes to tie this one up. 4 points for McGregor. Raz yells out instructions. I would say set a double screen for Chris Loggins and let him shoot. He has 9 now as they've moved McGregory on him. Here's a long 3 by Bilal Yusuf, but Urick picks that up, and the big fella leads the break and makes a beautiful pass to Kiki Dang. So that's a testimony to the talent of Valley. 6'9" with the block, leads the break. Beautiful assist. Here's Knife Yusuf sliding in there to score. Knife off to a big start offensively for Knife Yusuf. We're tied at 20. Here's a replay there. Back up dribble by Loggins, and Knife Yusuf switches it over beautifully. 10 points for Knife early. Urick fadeaway, in and out, no good. Montse with the rebound. He has not scored yet, but his presence inside with his 4th rebound for the big 6'7" senior, Montse Kasongo Malou. He has twin brothers coming up in the 8th grade. Dribble drive by Knife Yusuf, he scores. Knife is probing, get it, there's a slap away on the run out as Bilal Yusuf dribble drives off to Knife. He wants to drive rather over 6'7", or 6'9", can't hit. On the run out, wide open is Kiki Dang, and he can't score. Ball slapped away, and they're going to get Chris Loggins. That's probably a good foul as East High was slugging to get back on defense. Loggins gets the foul.
Yeah, only his first, so.
Only the second of the quarter, so no free throws. So ended up being a good thing as Valley was looking for that run out on consecutive possessions, couldn't get it. Jepson's going to check in with Oman, Bilal Yusuf, Jang Ray, and Knife Yusuf. Long three, rolls in and out. Oman saves it to Ray. Here's Cal Jepson. He's going to bring it up, and Raz says, let's slow it down just a little bit and run our offense. Easier thing to say against this long, talented Valley basketball team who have won 2 consecutive. Knife Yusuf for 3. Oman keeps it around, and they're going to set it up as Bilal Yusuf has a discontinued dribble, and Raz is saying, bring it on out with 1:20 to go. Up 2 here. Let's run something good. Bilal dribble drives in, runs into a stone wall, throws it up, and another offensive rebound by East High. And Raz is pleading them to bring it out this time as Knife looks, drives, kicks it underneath to Jang Ray. Jang goes up, ball blocked away by Urich. Foul called. Coach Windhorse didn't care for that call, and Jang Ray's going to go to the line as Raz was very demonstrative. Get that ball out, fellas. Raz, of course, picked up his 300th career victory earlier this season. Jang Ray has been red hot from the free throw line, now shooting 73%. Knocks that one in. And congratulations to our good friend at Metro Sports TV and around the coaching world, Coach Jason Kleiss, with his 300th win last night. Coach Kleiss and his DV Panthers had that historic 62-game win streak, which Metro Sports, that was a thrill to follow that, Steve.
Yeah, that was a really, really fun.
Even that last game when it ended all the way up in Mitchell, driving back in a snowstorm, their tough loss to Hamlin. But congratulations to Coach Kleiss. 2 state championships, 62-game win streak, and last night with his 300th career win. Class act, that guy. Long 3 by Kiki. Dang, off no good. Urich keeps it alive with that great, you talk about great footwork. Goes up against Monasse, and only Monasse at 6'7" can stop that baseline probe. Cal Jepson getting back down by Jaden McGregor. He's going to put it up and convert the 3-point play. Jaden McGregor will go to the line, and this is just talent and strength right here. He goes up. Cal got caught swatting down, may have missed it, but the officials see the swat down, and they're going to call a foul. McGregor, 65% free throw shooter. At the line and rolls it in. 28-27 is your score. 7 for Jaden McGregor, and a 1-point lead for East High, and they're going to try to go for the last shot. Easier said than done against this long and quick Valley defense.
What do you like here, Pat? What do you think they're going to set up?
Back screen lob for Jang Ray. Well, they're going to go straight with the lob inside to Monasse. They faked it. Monasse was going over the screen. Good read, good call. 2 seconds at the buzzer. It goes off, no good. So Monasse Sango Malou averaging 14 points, gets his first basket of the game, and it's a big one, 30-27. East High leads number 2 Valley at the half. We're going to be back with more the scoring on our Greenberg Jewelry's halftime show, 30-27.
This perfect ring is for Allie from Zach. They married without a diamond ring right before Zach went to serve his country. And now he's back. Jake and Sarah successfully pitched a big client together over a year ago. They got along very well. So well, in fact, Jake's about to pitch Sarah a proposal. Every diamond tells a story, but there's no story like yours. And there's no diamond like a Greenberg's diamond. Greenberg's Jewelers, a cut above the rest.
Banking isn't just about financial products. It's about service and what we can do for you. Those personal touches are at the core of who we are at Central Bank. Decisions are made locally by people who get to know you. And while a lot has changed since 1877, we're still committed to our customers and to being the best bank in every community we serve. Central Bank, member FDIC.
Jackrabbits don't wait to see what the future holds. They build it. At South Dakota State University, the next generation's leaders are preparing to launch. They're focusing on growth, and they're reaching new heights of excellence across vital industries. SDSU is building something greater for South Dakota and the world. Join us.
Welcome to Wall of Fame, where style meets customization, specializing in crafting custom clothing and print shirts. We ensure every stitch and every print is of the highest quality, so you get the best clothes every time. We're here for all your promotion needs, and the best part, our process is seamless. Simply share your designs with us and we'll handle the rest. Get custom clothes for the best price. Wall of Fame.
H2O for You is your water store. H2O for You is the solution for cleaner dishes, clothes, showers, and tubs, and water that tastes fantastic. Your water store will even test your family's water for free. And all of our equipment comes with free basic installation. Having issues with your current water system? Your water store services most brands. Have the clean, soft, great-tasting water your family deserves. Go to softwater.com or call 258-SOFT today.
Mitchell Electric, providing top-of-the-line electrical service since 1975. Mitchell Electric can help you solve your electrical needs with upgrades, remodeling, new construction, rewiring, and troubleshooting, among the many services Mitchell Electric provides. Let Mitchell Electric light up your world today. Mitchell Electric, proud sponsor of Dakota Valley Athletics.
Go Panthers!
When the leaves start to turn, that means summer's over. So head to Baumgars now for your pre-winter needs. In one stop, you'll find leaf rakes and winterizing fertilizers for your lawn, plus batteries and antifreeze for your car, weather strip, caulk, and pest control for your home, and warmer clothing for you. There's shelter for your pets and heaters, including electric, propane, and kerosene to keep you warm. From the Midwest to the Rockies, Baumgars is your fall weatherization headquarters.
Today's banking is about so much more than numbers. It's about people. It's about community. It's about the next generation. Banking is personal. That's what we believe. And that's why we'll always put you first. Northwest Bank. Commitment you can bank on.
KCAU and Metro Sports TV have teamed up to give you the most complete sports coverage in Siouxland. Watch live full broadcasts of local high school sports on SiouxlandProud.com. Just click Live Sporting Events under the Sports tab. KCAU 9 and Metro Sports TV. We're Siouxland proud.
We're at halftime, 30-27. East Slamma-Jamma leads number 2 Valley as East riding off the momentum of their big win, overtime win last night against undefeated Abraham Lincoln. And it's been the shooting for the East High that has really helped, as they're 11 for 26 from the field, including 10 points for Naif Yusuf, 9 points and 3 3-pointers for Chris Logan, 7 points for Jang Ray, including a 3-pointer. Only 2 points for Montese Kasango Malou, but that was a big one right at the buzzer of the first half on a well-designed play by the East High Black Raiders to score there. Fahmi Yusuf, the high-scoring sophomore for East High, 6'5", is not playing due to illness. For West Des Moines Valley, the Tigers, they're led by Trevin Urich. He has 9 points, the big fellow. We expect him to get the ball a whole lot more here in the second half. Jaden McGregory has had slashes to the basket for 7 points, and Kiki Dang, with that big, long presence, also has 7. 2 by Zay Robinson, 2 by Marcus McGregor for the Valley Tigers, who led 18-17 at the end of one. But East High has regained the lead here at halftime, 30-27. Metro Sports TV is proud to bring you another live broadcast, our 1000th at Metro Sports TV, and what a venue and game to have that on. Go to Metro Sports TV for all of our schedules and our features as we are winding up the regular season and heading to the playoffs. Use whatever device you may like to use to find Metro Sports TV online, YouTube, or with our tremendous partners, KCAU Channel 9 Sioux City, KFSY Channel 13 in Sioux Falls, Premier Communications, and on Fox Sports Radio from Sioux Falls, Sioux City, the Lake region, and all the way down to Des Moines. You can find Metro Sports TV. We have a good one brewing right here as East Slamma-Jamma leads number 2 Valley at the half, 30-27. We'll have the exciting second half brought to you by Caliber Homes here in Des Moines. 30-27, East High leads.
Today's banking is about so much more than numbers. It's about people. It's about community. It's about the next generation. Banking is personal. That's what we believe. And that's why we'll always put you first. Northwest Bank. Commitment you can bank on.
Mitchell Electric, providing top-of-the-line electrical service since 1975. Mitchell Electric can help you solve your electrical needs with upgrades, remodeling, new construction, rewiring, and troubleshooting, among the many services Mitchell Electric provides. Let Mitchell Electric light up your world today. Mitchell Electric, proud sponsor of Dakota Valley Athletics.
Go Panthers!
This perfect ring is for Allie from Zach. They married without a diamond ring right before Zach went to serve his country. And now he's back. Jake and Sarah successfully pitched a big client together over a year ago. They got along very well. So well, in fact, Jake's about to pitch Sarah a proposal. Every diamond tells a story, but there's no story like yours. And there's no diamond like a Greenberg's diamond. Greenberg's Jewelers, a cut above the rest.
We're back. Pat Schultz, Metro Sports TV, sitting on here with our producer extraordinaire, Mr. Steve Marino. East High leads here 30-27. And congratulations to Metro Sports TV. This is our 1,000th career broadcast. How about that? I didn't know that until I was talking to Blue Frame and we were talking about it. You know, you've done over 900 games. I said, oh, wow. How many exactly? And they told me this is our 1,000th, and so happy to be able to bring these basketball games to you as it's not commonplace anymore, and we're really enjoying this basketball game as East High leads here 30-27, and you'll probably see a whole lot different intensity coming out of halftime here because both these teams played. Of course, a big win for Valley, 73-61 against Waukee, and then East with a big overtime win as got a clock issue going on here as these officials, and we've had 3 outstanding officiated basketball games here today, Steve.
Yeah, I want to give a quick shout out and thanks to all the crews that worked the 3 games today here on a Saturday. I'm sure you'd rather spend it with your family, but we're happy you're here calling these games, and you've done a tremendous job if any of you are watching these back.
Well, East Slamma-Jamma right here, but unfortunately there was a dribble on the baseline by Naif Yusuf in the slam dunk by Montese, and it was a dandy, but he had his foot on the line, and this one's coming back So getting started, here's Zay Robinson, hobbled a little bit, took a knee to the thigh, but he's back in here. And here's Urich, who we expect is going to have a big second half. Can't score here. Rebound pulled off. Again, good defense by the East High Black Raiders. And here's Bilal Yusuf. He effectuates the offense from the top of the key. And the Raiders running their patented motion offense. Chris Loggins tries to spin, can't hit. Rebound pulled off by Jaden McGregory, who is everywhere. He drives in, ball slapped away, and ball goes out of bounds. One official was going to let it go, and Raz is saying not quite. So foul on Monase Kasango, his second, and you can ill afford Monase, who's doing a nice job against Trevin Urich, the outstanding 6'9". I think they're fudging on that a little bit. I think they're doing the Bill Walton trick. As we get Brad Rose, the outstanding athletic director of Valley, is saying nope, 6'11". And I would have to agree with that. As Gregory knocks in the first free throw, 8 points. The outstanding guard. And he is a handful when he gets going downhill. Little trap action by Valley, and we thought they would pick it up, and they're talking about downhill, and there it is. Jaden McGregory scores quickly, and just like that, Valley's taken the lead. As you see our instant replay brought to you by Vance Thompson Vision of Sioux City and Sioux Falls. And as we talked about at halftime, we thought we thought Valley would come up with more pressure defense, be it full, and they caused back-to-back turnovers with the lead, with the ball. Quick timeout called. We're going to take a timeout with them when we come back. Metro Sports TV, Valley has taken the lead.
Danielle Cipher, and as a real estate agent, I've seen a lot of homes, but when it came to mine, I knew Caliber Homes was the builder for me. The first thing you'll notice about any Caliber home is the exceptional quality. The materials are the best, and it all comes together beautifully with the help of Caliber's in-house architect and in-house interior designer. And the style is 100% me and exactly what I envisioned. So whether you're buying, selling, or just dreaming, let me help you find a home you'll love as much as I love this one. And if you're considering a new build, trust me, Caliber Homes is the way to go. Let's talk soon.
Pressure defense by Valley shows why they're the number 2 ranked team in the state. They get those athletes out there pressuring. And at halftime, my guess was Coach Windhorse woke them up. 31-30 is your score. East High jumps into a little zone out of the timeout to see if they can stop those dribble drives by McGregory. They go back door to McGregory, who scores anyway. So Jaden McGregory having a big second half. He has 13. They stay in the trap with Dang up front. Here's a lobby slamma-jamma as Monose Kasango puts that one in. 33-32. Great pass right there, and you see Monose put that up. Great pass right there by Belial, and he lays it in. 33-32. 2 minutes gone, second half. East High led by 3 at halftime. Kiki Dang can't hit. East High wants to run. Here's Chris Loggins at a big first half. He dribble, drives in, wild shot, no good. Ball picked up by Bilal Yusuf, and he is going to be timeout called by Raz, or we got a jump ball. Nope, we're going to say jump. Nope, we got a foul call. Foul called right there, and Coach Windhorse wanted to say they call it on Marcus McGregor, and Coach Windhorse said I'd rather have him take a timeout, but nevertheless, out of bounds under for East High. Little delayed screen, nothing there for East High. Now they go back to Monose. Might have got away with a walk. Here's Bilal Yusuf. He's been quiet offensively, but when Kiki Dang's guarding you, that's going to happen. Jump pass getting away with it is Loggins, and they spin it around and throw the ball out of bounds. So just a little more. Raz is saying hands down. Hands is saying patience, patience. And Raz knows each possession is going to be crucial. Two outstanding teams playing here at the Crossover Classic here in this beautiful facility, the field house at West Des Moines Valley. Just enjoy a lob play here. East High defends it well. They kick it out, long three off, no good. Rebound ripped down by Jang Ray, who quietly has 5 caroms tonight. Here comes Knife Yusuf, had a big first half, little runner, good. He knifes in for his 14th, averaging 12. Big game for Nice Yusuf, the junior. As you see it right here, Puts it in that left hand, pulls up, puts it back to the right and scores. Dribble drive in. McGregory has it slapped away, but Dang picks that up. Kiki Dang is 6'4" listed. He drives in, can't score, and Knife Yusuf with a strong rebound up ahead to Chris Loggins. 1 point lead for the East High Black Raiders. Here's Knife, great pass to Monasay. He slamma-jamma. Teamwork right there, and Monasay slams it in. Big dunk coming up right here. Kiki Dang, there's an instant replay. You see the big dunk in there, and a foul away from the ball called on East High as we catch up. Foul on Knife Yusuf, who that's his third with 14 points. And that's a big foul right there. Raz is not going to mess around with it. He sends Cal Jepson in. A 3-point lead, as you saw. Monasay power that dunk in. Hand back to Dang. He'll get things set up. Zay Robinson has checked in. Remick standing in the corner. Here's Urick's three, and the big fella knocks it in. 12 points for Tevin Urick. And that's a big one right there. We're tied at 36, 4 minutes to go. Loggins against that half-court trap. You got to be careful as McGregory comes all the way, and they force it underneath. Knocked around, mad scramble for the basketball, and Jaden McGregory comes up with it. You cannot take a play off here. He drives in. Urick picks up the rebound and scores. Timeout called by Valley as they've taken a 2-point lead. They're going to take a full timeout. We're going to take a timeout too. Catch our breath. It's 38-36. Valley has taken the lead. Today's Crossover Classic here at the Fieldhouse at West Des Moines, brought to you by Caliber Homes. We appreciate all their help to bring you these great games, and can't believe it's game number 3. It's been so well officiated, so well played by all these basketball teams. Boy, I got another one in me.
Yeah, they're just flying right through it. We've been here all night.
Well, we've only been doing, what, eight a week for a month now. Jack Oman has checked in. Cal Jepson, they're going to try to solve this half-court trap by this Athletic Valley basketball team. Knife Yusuf to Monasay. He's going to bring it in, and Monasay can't score. Went with the finger roll. Oman causing Urick some problems, but coming back the other way. Here's a long three. It's good. Remick knocks it in. Not a lot of stat line, and the junior is in there, I suppose, because he's not afraid to put the shot up. But that's a 5-point lead now by Valley. Their biggest of the game. Biggest by both teams in this game. It tells you how well played and hotly contested this one is. Jepson will effectuate the offense for the East High Black Raiders. Somewhat of a high screen by Monasay. Off to Bilal Yusuf, who has yet to score in this game, but his brother, Knife, has 14. Here's Monasay. This one's coming down. Boom! Monasay Kasango with another big dunk. And 41-38, and see if East High can ride off the momentum. Urick looks in, throws the ball, gets a jump pass for the big fella. He thought we had a cut to the basket, didn't, and you get a good picture right here as Monasay gets that step going, and boom, sends it in. Cal Jepson gets it off to Monasay, dribble drives, go to the left hand, and they call a charge. And that's a tough one on that as Urick goes underneath, and they're looking, and Raz is patiently, as you see him on the sidelines, and that's a tough one because it's the third on Monasay and would have been a big basket right there. So Jung Ray and Jack Oman have checked in. Both have been effective down low against this big Valley basketball team. Marcus McGregor has checked in for the Tigers. Screen for McGregory. His pull-up is good.
Valley basket number 24,
Jaden McGregory, the junior, 6'2", and he's a tough one as Urick jams. They get into Jack Ullman. He goes up, can't score. Ball blocked away, but Chris Loggins is there to finish it. 11 for Loggins. And more importantly for East High, another basket, 43-40. Windhorse say slowed it down, and Jack Ullman, rather than stand his ground and take the charge, decided to challenge the shot, and Jack's going to look at the film and decide, well, didn't make the right decision there, and that's a foul call. Jaden McGregory is so effective going to that rim. Boy, he's strong. Second foul on Jack Ullman. McGregory rattles that one in. He has 16 already, averaging 12 on the season. Big game for Jaden McGregory. 44-40 is your score. Talking to Coach Windhorse on the phone, he feels his team has yet to really peak, and they've played a tough schedule, had some big wins, much like last night's win 73-61 over Waukee. But he feels they're getting better, healthier, as East High again against that trap that takes up a lot of space. Raz wants timeout, skips it over to Zhang. Zhang not known for this shot, and you see why, can't hit. And rebound pulled off. Here come the Valley Tigers, and going up for the big dunk is McGregory. He wanted to do some Tiger Slamma Jamma. Urick blocks that one out, and both teams would be well served to just take a big breath. Chris Loggins is going to check in. Bilal Yusuf will check out. Knife Yusuf has checked in. Knife with 3 fouls, but 14 points. Ullman fires it back in. Ray to Loggins, 11 for Chris. Drives in, and big Marcus McGregor says that's 6'4" and probably a very comfortable 265, 280. Maybe decided to send him into the sidelines. That's 4 on McGregor. 45-40, 1:14 to go. Thanks for joining us on Metro Sports TV. So happy to be down here for an amazing triple header. Waukee Northwest with a big win here. Knife Yusuf, he has been effective. Dribble drives in, no call, and they're going to say travel on the rebound. And Colton Remick is saying I was getting pushed, and the East High bench was saying on the shot, but no harm, no foul. Let's take the ball out of bounds and start right over. 45-40, 1:09 to go. East High led by 3 at the half. Trail by 5, and this is a big possession with under a minute to go here in the third quarter. East High with an overtime win. Knife Yusuf scores again on the dribble. But they better get back because here comes Zay Robinson, double hanger. And we got a foul called from way back by half court. And Zay Robinson will go to the line. 2-shot foul right there. East High wanted to turn around and go the other way. And Raz wanted to check the scoreboard, and they can't change it, Raz. So Zay Robinson to the line, knocks it in. Averaging 18 points a game, coming off injury, and he's one of the reasons that Coach Windhorse doesn't believe they've even come close to their potential. Consecutive state 4A champions. They've got a foul called on Remick inside. That is going to be the 4th team foul on Valley. Both teams will be shooting 2. First time we faced that in our triple header today. How about that,
yeah,
Steve?
It's been real clean games up until this one. And even this one's been fairly clean. It's just getting physical in the second half.
They're big, strong kids. Tribute to the officials and not turn these games into free throw contests like we see other places. 46-42. Ullman's wide open in the middle. Needs to get out of that lane. We haven't seen a 3-second called in 20 years, but Jack probably deserved a knife. Yusuf takes on Urick, can't get it. Fast break, Kiki Lang to Zay Robinson, and he misses a dunk. And a foul called on Chris Loggins. Zay Robinson went, and Raz is beside himself right there on the missed dunk. That's a second run-out possibility, and foul called, and it's going to send Robinson to the line. And Raz cannot believe the call, but it doesn't matter. It's going to be 2 free throws for Zay Robinson, who came up a little gimpy there. Raz still, now he's going to be out by half court contending. And free throw good. Back to a 5-point lead, biggest of the night. Matches the biggest of the night, and it's been a 5-point lead since about the 4-minute mark here in the quarter. Robinson's second one is good. So biggest lead of the night by Valley with 20 seconds to go here in the fourth quarter, 48-42. The pressure defense has caused a lot of problems. Jaden Davison has checked in, a 5'11", very stout, and I bet very quick defender in there now. Loggins to Knife Yusuf. 8 seconds. Knife drives, puts it to his left hand. Urick with a block. They have a run out. Dang is open. Robinson gets it to him, and he lays it in. At the buzzer, Valley has taken the largest lead of the game. It's 50-42 when we come back to Metro Sports TV.
1 minute. I'm trying to get you those shots, but
yeah,
there's got to be somebody there.
You just keep it on him the whole time. Don't change it once. Just leave it on him.
Clear the gymnasium within about 20 minutes. If you're needing a ride home, please make arrangements at this time.
50-42.
Yep. Facility 20 minutes after the conclusion of the game. Thank you from the Valley administration.
23-12, they outscored them, but
when the leaves start to turn, that means summer's over. So head to Baumgars now for your pre-winter needs. In one stop, you'll find leaf rakes and winterizing fertilizers for your lawn, plus batteries and antifreeze for your car, weather strip, caulk, and pest control for your home, and warmer clothing for you. There's shelter for your pets and heaters, including electric, propane, and kerosene to keep you warm. From the Midwest to the Rockies, Baumgars is your fall weatherization headquarters.
When you add up all the Wi-Fi connected devices in your home these days, you'll be surprised at how
50-42 is your score. Metro Sports TV, the outstanding triple header in this game has filled its billing as well. Biggest lead of the night, some runouts by the Valley Tigers, some non-runouts that East High didn't get, and just like that, it was an 8-point lead. And Valley with the basketball, and they'll go right into Urick. They're trying to. Montese has checked back in the game. They'll double down on Urick. He gets stuck. Ball stolen away by Bilal Yusuf. His step through, and he's fouled by Zay Robinson. He goes right to the basket. East High has played extremely well against a very good basketball team. We talked about halftime. We thought the Valley Tigers, who did not really pressure the ball much, we thought they'd come out in second half, and they certainly have. And they outscored East High 23-12 in that third quarter. At the line is Bilal Yusuf. And I was strange to say, Bilal averaging 15 points a game, 82% free throw shooter, misses that, has not scored yet. But when you're facing Zay Robinson and Jaden McGregory, it's pretty tough to score anything. Here comes Robinson bringing it up, 7-point lead for the Valley Tigers, who have won back-to-back state championships. Zay Robinson shakes, can't hit. Rebound pulled off by Bilal Yusuf. And they're going to pick up full, and they throw it away with Zay Robinson. You have to protect the basketball against these players. Another turnover by East High on a lazy bounce pass in the front court. Foul called on Knife Yusuf with 16 points. That's 4 fouls on Knife, and the streak, they fell behind when Knife went to the bench with 3. And now he's going to have to sit with 4. They can ill afford to keep him out too long. East High with their usual. There's a pass, beautiful inside. Jang Ray from behind knocks that one around back, but good move. East High traditional 2-3 out of bounds defense was burned very quickly by the inbounder Zay Robinson, who shows you that incredible athletic ability. At 6'1", he was going to bring that one down without the dribble. Free throw up and good by Robinson. 3 out of 4 from the free throw line. 6 points on the night. That one's off. Jang Ray with the rebound. Here comes East High. Good pass underneath. Chris Loggins, and he scores. Tough angle pass by Bilal Yusuf, and Loggins puts it in. Chris with 13 points on the night, 51-45. McGregory goes, ball blocked away by Jang Ray. East High, when they have Monase Kasango Malou and Jang Ray, both at 6'7", but Jang plays much taller than that. McGregory for 3, off, no good. Battle for the rebound, picked off, run out by East High as Bilal Yusuf stalls, bump. He's going to reset the offense. Cal Jepson in, Loggins flashes. 2-3 zone by Valley this time. They've been mixing up the pressure defenses. Bilal may have traveled. Jang Ray has hit a 3 from there. That one's well short. Off, no good. Gets the save. Slatched it off, and I think it was a little bit. They're going to bring it back this way as the ball did click a little bit off Marcus McGregory. And no, they're going to give it back to Valley in front of Raz. Raz is calling their offense and defense, and Raz is wisely going to just walk away from that call. Pressure defense by East High. 51-45 is your score. Jaden McGregory has played well tonight, knocks in another one.
Valley three-pointer number 24, Jaden McGregory.
Jaden McGregory with 20 big points. Long 3 by Bilal Yusuf, no good. Yurik with the rebound. Kiki Dang on the run's going to slow it up and wait. Hands off as Bilal Yusuf puts a double grip on there, and with 5:59 to go, Raz might be well served with a timeout. Regroup his team as they're falling down by 9, the largest deficit of the game. They led by 3 at the half, but are in trouble here. McGregor, the big fella, down against Ray, goes with the left hand and scores. Marcus McGregor scores in front of a nice, sizable crowd here on a Saturday afternoon watching 2 good basketball teams. Cal Jepson to Chris Loggins, long 3, maybe too long, and got a foul called. We're going to have a foul on Kiki Dang out front as he fouls a 3-point shooter, and Chris Loggins is going to get 3 free gifters. Kiki can't believe it. And we've got a timeout called by Raz. We're going to take a timeout. When we come back, Chris Loggins will have 3 free throws, and Coach Windhorst wants an explanation about the foul. We'll be back right after this. 56-45, Valley leads.
Danielle Seifer, and I've guided countless clients through a new build. When it came to building mine, I trusted Caliber Homes, and I couldn't be more thrilled. Caliber builds exceptional homes. From the materials to the workmanship, everything is outstanding. Designing and building a custom home can feel overwhelming, but the team at Caliber Homes turned my vision into a home. If building your Caliber dream home is in the plans, let us help. Caliber Homes not only makes it possible, they make it simple. And I'll be with you every step of the way. Let's talk soon.
56-45, 5:37 to go. East High Black Raiders will have 3 free throws by Chris Loggins. They need to knock these in and then buckle up for the final 5 minutes. Again, both these teams played tough ball games last night. Valley with a big win on the road against Waukee, 73-61. Waukee, a very good basketball team. And then East High defeated unbeaten Council Bluffs Abraham Lincoln in overtime. But it's been an outstanding show by both teams in a very physical, well-played, well-officiated basketball game. Chris Loggins needs to capitalize right here. Chris has played very well. 13 points on the night. The 6'4" junior rattles that one in. The battle between the black and orange here, and both uniforms look really nice in this. Oh, that one rolls out by Chris. 70% free throw shooter, needs to capitalize, at least getting 2. And does. 9-point lead by Valley. 5:37 to go, fourth quarter. East High picking up. Knife Yusuf with 4 fouls is out front. Marcus McGregor, big fella, good hands out front. He's going to start it over off to Zay Robinson, who has 6 points. But he is effective, especially in a semi-delay game. Better keep your eye on Jaden Gregory over there. Here's Uruk. Let's slide through. Here's McGregory. When your big postman has that kind of vision and that kind of passing ability, that's tough. 22, dribble drive in. 22 for Jaden McGregory. The 6'2" junior has been outstanding. 5th foul called on Marcus McGregor. This East High basketball team lost a lot of eligible players through transfers or whatnot. Would have had 4 players, all 4 that are starting and starring out of their schools. Forced in by Jack Ullman, and there's a steal. You have to take care of the ball against this Valley basketball team. Kiki Dang converts the turnover, and when Raz watches this tape, he's going to see his team played very well. It's just turnovers like that. And Jack Ullman not picking up the ball with 2 hands. Tried to pick it up on the dribble. Couldn't. And another turnover against this powerful, tough Valley defense. 60-47. Passing game. Cal Jepson picks it up. They have numbers if they want it. Montese looking for the ball, has it. Big fella turns, a little half hook, can't score. Gets his own rebound. Steps back. East High still in the basketball game. 4 minutes to go. Down 13. Need to put the ball in the hole. Knife Yusuf to Montese, short step out. Good pass to Jack Ullman. Good turn, and Jack misses a shot. Had what they wanted, and Jack, who has played so well as of late, couldn't put that one in. And with 3:50 to go, Coach Windhorst says, we're going to spread you out, and it's going to be tough guarding this basketball team when they spread you out. Here's Dang. Long 3 put up and in. Colton Remick, who has no stats coming into this game, but has played a big part with 2 3-pointers. And that's why he's in. Knife Yusuf can't score. Rebound pulled off by McGregory in the fourth quarter as getting away from East High. 63-47, played much better than the score is going to indicate, but they hit the wall, and Valley turned up the defensive pressure more than anything that changed this game around. Remember, East High is a young basketball team. All 3 guards are juniors. The reserves are juniors. Fahmy Yusuf, the outstanding sophomore, and the player of the game going in. We got a late block called on Knife Yusuf. He's going to foul out of the game, and Jaden McGregory scores again. What a game by Jaden McGregory. He gets it going downhill, and it's exciting. 24 points for the junior, and he'll go to the line. So Knife Yusuf fouls out of the game. Knife with 16 points for East High, was terrific offensively. But he's going to go out. Montese is going to check out real quick. Jang Ray is going to go in. 2:52 to go. 18-point lead by Valley as they pulled, trailing by 3 at half. Have simply pulled away. And it was defense that did it all. Long shot off, no good. Again, Not going up with two hands. East High, they're going to have to work on that a little bit. Here's Cal Jepson. Cal for three. That's too long. No good. Ball tipped to right. Kiki Dang picks it up. He's going to lead the break. Doesn't have numbers, but he's going to make numbers. Kicks it off to Remick. Ball fake. Sets up with that shot and rolls around and slammed home by Zay Robinson. Hello. How do you do? As Remick couldn't hit it, but here comes Zay Robinson and boom. Big time dunk by the future All-State, Iowa State wide receiver. I like saying that. 20-point lead, and Valley is going to win this basketball game, remain number 2. When do they play Northwest Waukee? Because I think I'd make that trip down. We scheduled that night. Don't tell me I have a West Sioux versus Hinton game, because I want to come down and watch that. Here's a dribble drive. Shot off, no good.
I feel like that's when I get a phone call.
Yep, that's your game. I'm coming down to watch. Chris Loggins with the basketball is off to Jack Oman, and the ball slapped away, and then East High is going to go. And this is going to make them better, seeing this kind of pressure and then playing back-to-back games like this. And this should be East High basketball. No, we're not getting it. As Raz is saying, how is that not our ball? But a good showing nonetheless by his basketball team. Less than 24 hours of playing two great teams.
The top two.
Yeah. Well, if
ranked the top
I'm
two.
I'm going to redo my vote after this week, and certainly Valley's staying right where they are, and those Wolves from Waukee Northwest. There's a careless foul on East High. And you don't want things to get carried away here. You're down by this much, but you've played much better than what this score indicates. 20-point lead, 1:18 to go. Thanks for joining us on Metro Sports TV. What a day, triple header. And could not ask for a better staff to work with as soon as we got here. Mike was here to help us out. Of course, Brad Rose for his invitation down for this exciting triple header. Robinson pulls the string on that one, can't hit. Big game for him. You don't see many of the things in his quickness do away from the ball. 9 points for the standout athlete. And East High has 17 points in the second half. Tribute to the defense played. Cal Jepson looks. They have Chris Loggins for three if they can get it to him. Can't. Montese, top of the key. He's played well. Some early dunks. Goes with his left hand and scores. Montese has not played a lot of basketball. This is only his 4th year of organized basketball. Going to go to junior college, and boy, can you imagine him, especially with those new junior college rules, can you imagine him in about 4 years. He scores to make it 68-49. Raz will regroup Tuesday night. They'll play at home against Northern. Shout out to Coach Brian Drent's East High basketball team. They won again last night, 12-5. We've had some exciting girls basketball. That Dakota Valley team with those 3 freshmen, Coach Tammy Lilly and her team, Zay Robinson from way out, and ball knocked away. Montese with the rebound. Cal Jepson will push it up to Chris Loggins. Chris goes up and loses it, but Jang Ray slams it home for a East Slamma Jamma by Jang Ray. There's a little excitement, and Coach Windhorst says, put the brakes on it right here, and we'll take a 68-51 win here at the Fieldhouse in Valley. What a basketball game. 68-51 is your final score as Valley shows their outstanding athletic ability, but East High played extremely well, led at halftime, but could not hold on. We'll be back with the post-game show right after this.
Banking isn't just about financial products. It's about service and what we can do for you. Those personal touches are at the core of who we are at Central Bank. Decisions are made locally by people who get to know you. And while a lot has changed since 1877, we're still committed to our customers and to being the best bank in every community we serve. Central Bank, member FDIC.
Mitchell Electric, providing top-of-the-line electrical service since 1975. Mitchell Electric can help you solve your electrical needs with upgrades, remodeling, new construction, rewiring, and troubleshooting among the many services Mitchell Electric provides. Let Mitchell Electric light up your world today. Mitchell Electric, proud sponsor of Dakota Valley Athletics.
Go Panthers!
Iowa Lakes is the biggest bang for your buck. I don't know why you wouldn't come here. There's more to community colleges than you think. It's not just go to class and go home. There's still so many fun things you can do on campus. I made some great friendships with my professors. Like, I wanted to go to class. I wanted to do their assignments. You know, I liked the challenge that they gave me. And I think that makes a world of difference. I couldn't have asked for more. My name is Lauren Flayhardy, and I think Iowa Lakes is the perfect place to be.
You don't just play, you game. United Sports Academy at CNOS Fieldhouse has every field for every player. 20,000 square feet of turf, 3 batting cages, volleyball courts, basketball courts, pickleball, and more. If you got game, you got to get to United Sports Academy. Challenge yourself and sign up for programs, teams, or even rent the facility. Lessons, sports clinics, and training for every athlete. Get your game on at United Sports Academy. Online at usportsacad.com.
H2O for You is your water store. H2O for You is the solution for cleaner dishes, clothes, showers, and tubs, and water that tastes fantastic. Your water store will even test your family's water for free. And all of our equipment comes with free basic installation. Having issues with your current water system? Your water store services most brands. Have the clean, soft, great-tasting water your family deserves. Go to softwater.com or call 258-SOFT today.
Welcome back. East High loses 68-51 to number 2 Valley as the Valley Tigers picked up that defense. Kiki Dang, Jaden McGregor, Jose Robinson, and then Trevin Urick inside at 6'11". The big difference was the defense, but East High showed that they belong, as you're seeing some highlights of this basketball game as East High tried. Here's Montese with an East Slamma-Jamma right there, but they come up on a short end of a 68-51. But what a weekend for Raz Vanderloo, as you see Montese putting it down as they defeated undefeated last night AL, and then a good showing here, led at halftime, but as you can see, this athletic ability as Zay Robinson slams one in for West Des Moines Valley. Jang Ray gets in on the dunk act, but they come up short here, 68-51. Thank you for joining us on Metro Sports TV, and thank you all of our tremendous sponsors, including Caliber Homes. We really appreciate their sponsorship here today. Thank you to Bound, Sioux City Journal, KCAU for all their statistical and informative assistance. Thank you to Brad Rose, the athletic director here at West Des Moines Valley, and their outstanding staff. What great accommodations we had here for this big triple header. I know our producer and rolling that a little color here in the early game, Steve Marino. Thanks for your great work here today. This was a lot of fun.
Yeah, it was great to come down here and see some really high-level basketball all day today. If you're only able to catch this broadcast, go back on YouTube, go back on Blue Frame, check out the other two. It was a great day full of basketball.
Indeed. Thanks a lot to Steve and Lena and our statisticians here, as Julie and Ashlyn Peck were in here, and of course Tommy Schultz. He was running a camera, so we had them all working here today, and they're going to buy us dinner too, Steve, when we go. So join us next week. We will have Rob Maynard will have the Cherokee Hinton doubleheader on Tuesday, and then go to our Twitter page, Facebook, and our website, Metro Sports TV, for all of our scheduling, our features, our game highlights, and our players of the game. And as Steve said, you can rewatch all these games on demand at metrosports.tv. We hope you enjoyed today's triple header. We certainly did. Once again, the East High Black Raiders fall to the number 2 ranked Valley Tigers 68-51. but it was a good one. Take care, everybody. We'll see you next week.